How you doing? I just kind of going around my local neighborhood and wanting to connect with strangers and talk with people and just see like what's going on. Are you helping these people out here?
No. Well, we do, but we don't.
That's cool. That's cool.
We do.
Well, honestly, you know, like everybody's just people, right? Like there's not any difference between us. But I think that there's a stigma, obviously. Anybody that's suffering, especially out here, they think that it's like, oh, that's them. I'm not suffering. I have a home or whatever. But people, even with homes, they suffer, right? I'm sure you got, you know, your problems that you've got, you know, that you're still going through.
Bills out of my ass.
What's that, bro?
Bills out my ass.
Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely, right? But it's cool that, you know, like people like us, we can still go around and just connect with people and show that not everybody's alone and kind of on an island, you know, by themselves. I'm from Newfoundland, so technically I am on an island, but, you know, are you from around here yourself?
Brantford.
Brantford? Cool, bro. Actually, well, seeing as you're local, like, I'm just curious, like, is the homelessness and, like, the struggling with addiction, everything, has it gotten worse over the years or what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. But it's everywhere, isn't it? It hasn't really changed much. Because I've heard that, like, the cities are kind of like, you know, in Toronto and stuff like that, they're busing people out into areas like this. And it's just getting worse.
We've had busloads get off, and what they do, they'll pay your bus ticket.
Right.
They give you $300 to go.
Interesting.
And then they give you a sheet of paper.
Yeah.
In Brantford, everywhere you can get, and we got lost.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's why I think they're sending them here.
Right. Yeah. I do a lot of, like, I'm looking online, especially with, like, people doing this kind of thing and talking with people out in the world. And it seems like, what are your thoughts on the whole idea of, you know, giving food, shelter, like even, you know, in Vancouver and stuff like that, and you have like free needles and shit so people can keep on?
I don't like that.
I don't either.
I don't.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
Part,
I don't either. Yeah.
Feeding them and helping them.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But doesn't it enable them to stay where they are? That's the problem.
They get $348 a month here for street money.
Really?
Well, by about the 5th of the month,
Yeah.
it's gone.
That's crazy.
They already done all their dope, and now they're stealing. And
Exactly. So they just stay in that same mindset and they don't get out of it.
Nope.
Yeah, because I used to be an addict myself, and I know full well, like, I don't personally believe that addiction is a disease, in a sense. I think that it's a person's willingness to change. Yeah. That's really what it comes down to.
My brother OD'd.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, brother.
I know lots of families.
That fucking sucks. Yeah, I've heard a lot of ODs too. It's the same thing, yeah. And you know, like, well, shit, you just also heard of, what was it? There like 6 months ago, someone fell off a fucking bridge or something.
Yeah.
You know, and people are, you know, off of themselves, especially the youth.
Chucky Rowe.
What's that?
Chucky Rowe.
Oh, that was his name?
Yeah.
How old was he?
Around 60.
So he was in his
Almost
50s. Okay.
60.
But
That's the thing. It doesn't matter. Everyone's fucking struggling, right?
he was a real bad drug addict.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like,
I think, you know, maybe he gave up.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
My brother did. He gave up and went back to it. And
Interesting. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's because that's the thing. Like, I guess there's a fact of like not being responsible in life, and so you don't have that responsibility. You can basically go out on the streets, get whatever you want when you want. You know, I hate to say it, but it sounds like it's like people aren't growing up. You know,
No.
people wanting to stay like children, and they don't. Because yeah, like I don't know. What do you think about that?
I agree with you.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But anyway, bro, it's nice talking with you, bro.
We come up here to have a coffee and watch the show.
I love it. Yeah, well, I love people watching too, honestly, because like most of the time, I've been you know, with YouTube mostly behind the scenes, you know, just making the videos and stuff.
Oh, you've got a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
So do I.
Oh, you do? Nice. What is it?
Well, I'm not telling you because it's not for this kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. No, I respect that. I'm also
in a different community for 4 years.
I love that. I also have a business as well. Actually, that was the reason why I came out here initially, was to basically guerrilla market went on Monday to get used to going around and talking with people. But now I'm just kind of doing that just to get used to it. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
Some of them up here are okay drugged out.
Yeah.
But then you don't want to go up to some of them.
Right.
They just
Yeah, for sure. I know.
crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've heard stories and shit like that.
We went to the bookstore over by Fresco last night.
Like,
All the homeless people
these
we
ones
see
right
down
over
there,
here.
oh my
They're doing
god.
that.
Okay.
Now, this guy over here, he does fentanyl.
I see.
And
That guy in the red shorts, you know what he does?
he drinks.
Oh,
He
interesting. Okay.
literally has yesterday sat there with 2 40-pounders.
Yeah.
And I
couldn't
mean,
believe it. Even
drank
across
them all.
the road on that
In a
grass, they
4-hour
go,
period.
Wow. Yeah, it was interesting because I've already gone up to maybe like 10 or 12 people, and every single one of them was basically friendly as shit. Except him, I couldn't actually read the way that, you know, if he wanted to talk. If he didn't, it was sort of like in between, and that's kind of weird. So yeah, anyway. But yeah.
If you want to talk to these people,
Yeah.
you know the Tim Hortons over here downtown?
Yeah.
Perfect spot.
Well, honestly, it's not about these people. Like, I just want to talk to everybody. But yeah. Like, anybody that I come across. But I'd like to actually just have a collection of have you ever heard of Paradigm?
I think so.
So it's just the idea that everybody has their own way of seeing reality.
Yeah.
And basically, like, what is right, what is wrong, what they believe about money or success or whatever it is. Like, say, for example, you know, a big, an easy one is the right and the left, you know, conservative versus liberal, right? They have their, like, you know, little things that are totally different from each other. But basically, so that's why I want to go around and talk to people, because to show that, like, not everyone is living in the same world. You know what I mean? Even if it is the same reality.
Okay, even though they're drugged out.
Yeah.
My brother, my friend,
Right.
her friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure. So you say you come down here a lot and you just chill out?
every day.
Every day. Okay, cool. What's your name, bro?
Derek.
Derek?
Yeah.
Curtis, bro. That's awesome.
Cool.
Actually, I know it sounds kind of weird, but would you want to take my number? If anytime you're down here and I got free time, I'd come down and just chill with you guys, because
Don't matter. We're usually here between 10 and 11.
okay, 10 or 11.
But we do smoke weed.
Oh, that's fine. No worries there.
You know,
Yeah. No worries.
some people are like,
Yeah.
other people.
Oh, absolutely. I also didn't know if, like, you're being recorded right now because we're on the streets, but basically I'm going to say, like, if you don't want me to use this, then I don't have to, but it's up to you. Do you mind if I use this, or is it
Go
cool?
ahead.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, because I like I said, I just wanted to, for my YouTube channel, to kind of show and inspire people to be able to, like, talk to people, you know? Because everybody's living in their own, like, world, and they feel petrified to talk to strangers, and I think that's actually what, in a sense, personifies a drug addiction, you know, because you feel alone and you feel like you need to escape reality. But the more you connect with people, the more, like, you realize that everybody's got their own fucking problems, right? So you're not alone, you know what I mean? And anyway, but I'm also an entrepreneur, and I really fucking like to preach, you know, about the idea that everybody can literally pick themselves up off the fucking ground and, you know, make something in life, honestly.
You can.
Yeah. I think trauma is what fucking prevents people from doing that.
But something.
Yeah. Well, like, say, for example, you know, if, like, and I actually still have this problem, fear of rejection, right? Like, I feel like at some point everybody's going to leave me in the end. And because I actually just recently went through a divorce, I've kind of, like, you know, had that problem. But basically, that could have been something that prevented me from living my life. But instead, I'm using it as a tool to learn from and grow from. But some people just, they play the victim card, you know, and then they take drugs, and then that's it, right? So it's either two choices.
I say there's two roads, the right one and
Yeah.
the wrong one.
Absolutely.
You can go the right one,
Yeah.
or you can go the wrong one and
100%.
end up nowhere.
100%, yeah. It seems like there's just, like, a lot of countries that are really instigating, you know, the drug addiction and allowing people to just do whatever the fuck they want. And I don't think it's that helpful, honestly.
No.
I think that it could probably be like more restrictive, maybe. You know what I
A
mean?
lot more.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
They're even starting now.
Yeah.
The other day, they caught somebody doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and they actually took it.
Took what?
The dope.
Oh, really?
Yeah. they
There you
said,
go.
Let them go.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Take their dope.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
You know,
That's
you got
right.
nowhere to put them in jail or nothing.
Yep,
so
yep.
Take it.
That's right. Because no one's gonna fucking learn from their problems until they feel the pain of those problems. They gotta suffer. Like, that's the way that it has to be, I think, anyway. Because I know that any time that I had, you know, drugs, like, available or whatever, like freedom, you know, I just take advantage of that shit. But when you suffer enough, then you realize you gotta fucking change your life around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna do the rounds and just fucking chill out and having more chats. Nice meeting you, Derek. I'll be seeing you guys around. Enjoy your people watching. Yeah, certainly.